Forget it. Bring your rupees, you know what I'm saying?
So for those of you who aren't, just so you know, if you're just listening, right now what you're seeing is a blurry dog and her blurry owner sitting behind her.
I'm kind of retarded.
Hi, you must be new.
In syphilis, the treatment is usually with penicillin.
Cheers. Cheers, buddy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Glad to have you with us. Glad to be with you, too.
Welcome in. Welcome into this week's installment. We got a good one for you.
I hope so. People always say that, even if they don't have one.
Yeah. Oh, we got a crazy
There's
episode
so many
this
things
week.
happening right
Man,
now.
I mean, just a lot going on. We're talking about things with our mouths.
There's people and places
They have been
and
there.
things.
I forgot about the things.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the people, but sometimes
And
things
objects.
slip your. Wow.
That's the noun, right?
Awesome now. Awesome now. Yeah, big day for me already, Jerry. I'm starting this one out a little crispy to begin with because me and our
You
friends.
look a little crispy, too.
Yeah, I got some sun. Good little tan line. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty stark.
Our friends / coworkers. Shouts out Craig, and Jordan. We played 18 holes of golf today.
That's a lot of holes. I
It's-
think that's the full
That's
amount
a
of
full.
holes.
That's a full round of holes.
Yeah, I don't know anything about golf.
Yeah, I mean,
I know there's 18 holes and you have clubs and you hit a ball.
That's pretty
And you
much
try to get into the hole.
that is where you start, and that's pretty much where I am still.
Okay.
I took lessons as a young man, but famously had and now somewhat control my horrible temper that I was
Good.
born with. So just livid the whole time, just angry as a kid playing golf.
Yeah, it's not
Hot.
Yeah, it's not if it's hot and you're angry and you're not doing well. Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have fun. I took lessons too when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how many?
I took for like the summer, like one summer, and I remember it just made me think of this. I had like a little kid set of clubs, but then you know how golf bags are usually pretty sturdy, usually made of what, like leather or pleather or something like that, like nice polyester maybe. I remember mine being like the material of like a rain jacket, and it was like, and it wouldn't stay up. And I remember nobody necessarily picked on me, but I was like embarrassed to have that.
Yeah.
And then because everybody had their nice bags, and I think that kind of ruined it for me,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I had a similar thing, like growing up with my dad and my granddad doing like auctions. The set of small clubs that I went to those lessons with was in this just violently green leather golf bag that was just hideous. And then just this mix match of clubs, you know, ranging from anywhere from 1902 to the early 90s.
Yeah.
And then all these people have these full, like, tailor-made thing. I'm just walking around like a scrub, hitting shots 4 feet. Just embarrassing and I'm angry.
Yeah.
So double whammy. Then
Why did we care? Why were we so embarrassed by our clubs and the bag?
we didn't
and
have
stuff?
brains.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And then my grandparents did for one year for Christmas buy me like a decent set of like modern teen clubs,
Okay.
like nice taut porcelain teen clubs.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really play a lot. So then today is the 5th time I've played golf in like 5 years. 3 of those being in the past like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I know. But you're trying to make it a regular thing, too.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And see, that's the thing. Like with my temper, I know now, like I'm equipped enough at 30 to know when I'm on the way to the golf course, you don't go expecting to play good, play well. I go be like, you're hanging out with your buds, gonna slam some brewskis, and you're gonna have a good time. Because if I start thinking like, hey, you got to do good, I'm just gonna get angry, and the game's gonna get even worse.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I would. I don't know. I guess I'll never know because I'll probably never play golf in my adult life. But I would probably lean towards the angry side.
Yeah, it's
and
hard
like not
to
have
sometimes.
fun because I would just want to do better. Be like, I would eventually get like, this is stupid. Like, what am I? I can't even hit the ball.
Yeah.
It's going into the woods. It's going into the water. What's happening?
Which it's good that we're all kind of at the same level of bad right now. Because I think Jordan used to play a good bit, so he's probably gonna pick it up pretty quick and leave me and Craig in the dust. But like, there's no expectation that if you whiff it and it goes like 3 feet, now you're playing that ball. Like, we'll do 3 drives, take the best one. Same thing if we have a horrible second shot, we'll just drop another ball, hit it. So like, we're just out there having a good time.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, are you competitive with like mini golf, putt?
I would be more competitive with that just because it's stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not a real game. I guess it's just a pure game.
It's pure. I'll still play that still.
Yeah.
That's fairly fun to me.
No, I enjoy putt.
It's nice too because like it's almost as long as like you're at least a teenager, it's almost like luck's involved in it too. So like I can go play with like my nieces and nephews and stuff, and even if like maybe I'm better or I should be better than them, it comes out to be even anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it's almost a competition with everybody.
Because there's windmills,
and it
and
makes
like
it fun.
gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
You got to avoid
Snakes.
dinosaurs.
Jungle Lake closed though.
What are we going to do? God, son of a bitch.
Shut it down.
All right, that's it.
We got to
We're done.
resurrect this. We have more important things to do.
Yeah, but it's been fun, and I think that the angry, because I know, especially like in a group setting, especially with your friends, you don't want to go to an activity where you're going to get angry.
No.
So for a long time, that was part of why I didn't want to I wouldn't want to go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get angry because it's just I'm sweaty, I'm hot, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's so fun," and all that. And the same thing with bowling, which I still don't like to bowl, and I think that's part of it. Like, because I knew I'd get angry because I'm just going to be throwing gutter balls all night. But also
you literally gutter balls.
Gutter balls, yeah. So there's that, but then also there's this thing, like I had fun today playing golf, but there's this thing with bowling where it's just not fun in general. It's not a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm not having fun and I'm mad.
Yeah.
Like there's no hope I'm going to have fun
Yeah.
because it's just a dumb game to me.
But then you get you go to the bowl and then you get like the pitchers of beer, and then you go in this. They cut off the lights and they start having the lasers, and then they start playing some dance music, and then it can be kind of fun.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
And it's in AC.
That's the big part.
Mm-hmm.
There's AC. I remember like whenever there'd be little school trips to the bowling alley, I would be like, "Hey mom, we're going to the bowling alley today. Give me all the quarters you own. I'm just going to be at the arcade." The whole time."
Yeah, they always have arcades in them too. Yeah, that's true. See, I would go bowling, but if you're getting angry, there's no need for you to go bowling.
Yeah, and it's not fun.
See, I always try to spin the ball, and I'm not good at it. Like I'm lucky to get 100 or something, but I spin it, and it kind of makes it a little more fun.
Well,
'Cause you're
that's
not
good.
just going
You
straight.
figured you broke the code.
Huh?
You broke the code of how to have fun bowling.
Spin
A
it.
lot of people people love bowling.
I think I guess it's the same thing. It's just like a group activity that people want to go do and drink and just hang out with each other. Because a lot of times, like if you go with multiple people, halfway through, nobody even cares anymore about actual bowling the ball. Like you look on the screen and you have to like yell to the person to go up and do
That's
it because
true.
nobody's paying attention anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're just hanging out. So I guess to your point, you can just do that somewhere else.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Just drink and hang out
elsewhere.
without throwing balls.
Yeah, and paying for the clown shoes,
Yeah.
which I kind of like the shoes.
When I was living in New York, I think at the time he was my roommate. We went to this bowling alley, like biker bar in Brooklyn somewhere.
Okay.
And my buddy Corey had been wearing these flip-flops for like a really long time. They were ratty. So whenever we left, he just walked out with the bowling shoes and left him his flip-flops. And he wore those bowling shoes for like 8 months.
Why?
And they kind of fit his aesthetic too, which was weird. But he was just literally walking around and like, I mean, if he would have stepped on one piece of ice, that would have been game over.
Yeah, they're so slick. Absolutely no tread
Zero.
whatsoever. What were they? The different colored ones,
It
or
was
was
like
it solid,
a deep,
solid colored?
Red and a black,
Okay,
like almost close to like wine red.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean they could pass as shoes.
Kind of like some Converse or something.
Yeah, something like 1940s Converse, 1930s.
Well, still
Shouts
though.
out Corey. Haven't talked to him in probably a decade now.
How long?
I think so. It's been a very long time. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Time. He's probably still alive. I'm sure you'd hear if he's dead.
I still speak to his brother.
Who knows though? Like I'm sure there's people that I've known like growing up or in my life at some point and they're dead and I have no idea. There's a
Simon.
lot of people. Simon, yeah. Lyman.
Simon Lyman. Louis Puis.
Yeah. You got any other ones?
Schmiegel.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
He's dead.
You're probably gonna kill him.
I mean, you know he killed
Faramir?
Deagle on his birthday.
What about
on
Faramir?
Schmiegel's birthday for a ring.
Mm-hmm.
And now he just works at a bar here in Greenwood.
Okay.
Like it's just bold as brass.
Mm-hmm. I think after was he in a cave or something? What happened? Didn't he die?
Spoiler alert. At the very end, he did. But no, when he was still Schmiegel, he took the ring and just became obsessed and went into the caves and he forgot the sound of wind and the taste of bread and he even forgot his own name. And that's how he became Schmiegel.
You have COVID?
He looked more like he maybe had AIDS. HIV AIDS.
You think that's the real reason he was like that?
Yeah, he was just like ostracized from his friend group. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just blamed it on this piece of jewelry
Mm-hmm.
that he found in the water. Well, that Deagle found.
Who's Deagle?
Deagle was Schmiegel's cousin, I think?
Deagle and Smeagol? They couldn't come up with some better names?
Listen, Tolkien came up with multiple languages. I think he can get a pass on Deagle and Smeagol.
Yes.
He literally wrote an Elvish language.
Fine.
You write a language, stupid.
I don't know how to write a language.
Yeah.
Well, you just write stuff down, right?
Yeah, that's how language. Yeah, you just write things and say, "Oh, this is language.
This means this and that means that.
Here's some language."
Here's language.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Language.
Language arts. Oh, is this the language article?
This is the language.
Kachava?
So this was a bold move. I think it's pretty funny, but I don't know why they're so mad. So, people started stuffing meat into electric charging stations around the. I assume this is in California. I didn't actually look and see. But yeah, so
It's
I guess
happening in Germany. 70%
Germany.
of technical issues are happening in Germany. In Munich, someone put minced meat in the connectors just because they want the world to end quicker.
See, like that's what I was thinking. Like, in what instance does this make sense? Like, you're mad at people with electric cars? Like, what happened to you? Did somebody like bang your mom that had an electric car?
An electric car ruin your parents' marriage.
Yeah, because like, in what situation is this called for? Like, you just wait. First of all, you're wasting meat, which I don't really like that.
But I mean, I guess that kind of adds on to their thing because
Yeah,
it's like
they
if they
just-
want global warming,
they
climate
hate
change
animals.
to happen quicker,
Yeah,
just the meat that is mass farming
yeah.
is a big one, especially that like beef. We just waste the beef immediately, so it's not being eaten.
That's true. Yeah, maybe
So
they
that's-
just like
it's
buy it and
double
throw it
whammy.
away all the time.
Double whammy.
But yeah, it's insane to me. Yeah, you're wasting you're hurting the environment, I guess, and you don't, and then you are looking down on people that are trying to just make a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. And like literally people like these. I mean, are they pro gas? Like, what's the?
I don't know.
Because it's like if people, the more people that have electric cars, that's
Yeah.
more gas for you.
Yeah, and then they did this too. Dozens of people show up together and think it's a good idea to mass block an entire charging station. This was in New York.
It's not surprising. There's a lot of Mustangs in there.
Yeah, why?
3 right up front.
Why? Why would you block a charge? What did they do to you?
Maybe they're mad because people with electric cars, the car doesn't just scream and fart whenever you slam on the gas.
Yeah, and that is a good point. The Mustangs that are there.
I'm sure those are not quiet Mustangs.
Like, what is this? What is this happening? Like, do you think this is going to infringe upon your rights to drive a gas powered vehicle?
I mean, people probably are upset because there are states and places that are saying we are not going to sell any more gas cars by 2035, 2040,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So, yeah, maybe.
But it doesn't mean that they aren't going to be as powerful and stuff, though. Because, like, the Tesla's super fast, super powerful.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's just runs circles around these cars.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're mad. But this is one of the dumbest things.
Yeah,
like, this
I'm
makes
having a hard time with this.
I can't understand
I'm
why.
struggling here
Yeah,
to come up with a real, actual thought process behind these absolute morons.
Yeah, I was just reading it. I was like, what in the world? Why? It just makes no sense. I would love to talk to somebody that feels that this is what needs. They're taking a stance on it.
Yeah, that's such a weird one. Okay, don't use lights anymore if you hate electricity so much.
Yeah. Like, it seems to be obviously tailored towards just cars. So, like, just think about it in a car sense. The only difference is gas and electric.
And again, there's now more gas for you. These people aren't buying your gas.
Yeah.
Your sweet, sweet gas.
And then since people aren't buying the gas, there's going to be more supply, less demand.
Prices are going down.
Prices are going to go down. It's a win-win for you.
These guys are idiots.
And now you're wasting meat. Perfectly good ground beef here.
Yeah, just like blow up the Charger.
That's a better idea.
But I guess this is a nice spectacle. I mean, that makes a good image.
Mm-hmm.
Just meat shoved in there.
Yeah. I guess
one's really confusing.
Well, this one, okay, this makes me think that now they're targeting, like, they think people are hippie vegans or something like that.
Yeah.
Like trying to save the world. Like, and you're against meat, you're against gas, you're against. But why do you care?
Yeah. That's the correct. Like, I would never be a hippie vegan.
Yeah.
But I could not even possibly give any less of a shit that they exist.
Yeah.
It's not possible. I don't care. They want to have a less fun life.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to eat these sweet, sweet meat treats and have a blast.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's not harming. I mean, I guess they can harm people, but just by them doing that in that sense, it's not really harming anybody. It's honestly helping.
Yeah, literally.
But it's like, it's just stupid.
Yeah,
man.
That's a hard pill to swallow trying to figure these guys out.
People are dumb. What should we do to Mustang owners?
I mean, I don't know. Throw meat at them? Or I guess we throw veggies at them.
Throw veggies at
They would just, ah!
Patchouli. Put patchouli in their Mustangs. That'd be a good way.
We could shove Dorian in their exhaust pipes and it'd be real stinky.
Yeah. That's true. Instead, I like fish.
Dorian. Me and my sister. You know what I'm talking about? On the Real World, way back when we were in high school.
I remember us saying that, but I don't remember why.
So,
Cahuta?
No, not Cahuta. It was Camaro. God, he's on Queer Eye now, the new Queer Eye.
Oh.
Karamo.
Yeah.
He was on one of the seasons, and he met this really hot guy out at the bar one night, and his name was Dorian. And Dorian was gay as well. And whenever Karamo was doing his little interview.
Mhm.
It just cut him going, Dorian. He was so hard for Dorian. And my sister and I have not stopped saying Dorian anytime a name even close to that. Dorian.
That's a good name to do it.
Find you somebody that says your name like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's the goal, I think.
There's some good names you can do that.
Yours
with.
is tough, though. One syllable. Well, both of ours.
Yeah.
Ken.
Jeremy.
That's your name?
No, I'm saying Jeremy's a good one to do.
Oh,
it
you
with.
can't. No, because then you're just going to say, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Well, what's better, Jeremy or Dorian?
To say.
Would you rather be named Jeremy or Dorian? Dorian's kind of cool.
Dorian's kind of looking like Dorian Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a.
He was a sex addict,
mysterious name.
right?
Dorian Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Gray? 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
I thought Dorian Gray was like the vampire guy.
I think he's both.
Look up Dorian Gray. I thought he was the
'Cause
guy with the painting where
'cause
he was,
yeah,
until
he
his
was
painting
on,
was destroyed.
He was on that Showtime. What's I can't think of the name of it.
Showtime show?
Showtime.
At
Yeah,
the
it was-
Apollo?
I can't remember the name.
Yeah, see, fictional character and the protagonist of Oscar Wilde's 1890 novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Yeah, so it was something else Gray in 50 Shades of Grey. Look up 50 Shades of Grey guy.
It is.
Well, no, just do 50. That's probably a fake sex book someone wrote about Dorian Gray.
Fake?
Like fanfic. Name. Guy name.
Guy name.
Christian Grey.
Christian Grey. Anus with an E.
Ah, he knows how to spell it.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Dorian.
Question Gray.
Equestrian.
Equestrian. I still sometimes will like to ride the high of that day that I randomly watched the last 50 Shades of Grey movie, having not seen the middle ones, and just be from what I remember of the first one when I saw, because I saw it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember of that one to where that story went by the last one, a lot more than freaky sex was going on, Jerry. Things popped off in their life.
Really?
Yeah, people were like after them.
Oh,
They were like on the lam and shit.
let's see. I mean, it seems
I also fell asleep for a good 30 minutes of it, so I was even more lost when I woke up.
Was it good?
No, of course not. I mean, you're only watching it for one thing. You're not there for the story. You just want to see, how are they going to shoot this next scene in the dungeon? You know?
How did they? They didn't show any nudity in those movies, did
There
they?
was boobies, butts. I don't think they ever showed any penetration.
Any wieners?
I can't remember. Probably.
Couple wieners?
That's a good.
Prosthetic wieners? You know you can show those, but then you can't show a real wiener.
You can show real wieners.
You can, but it's like you can show a prosthetic wiener, and then it's fine. Where like a real wiener is like.
Are you talking about in movies or like out on the streets?
No, out on like on TV and movies and stuff.
No, you can show real
I
wieners.
mean, you can, but then you could do like a prosthetic, and it's less taboo.
Probably.
Do you remember the what's the show on HBO? Big Little Lies. Spoiler: he breaks his penis in
Right.
an episode, and they show like a glimpse. It's a prosthetic.
Well, yeah, his penis was broken. He wasn't like, I'm going to go really method on this scene. Will someone come break my cock?
Still, it's like they showed the prosthetic, and I feel like it was more accept. And I was watching Entourage, and they showed he pulled out a prosthetic wiener because he was going to do a drug test with it. But never has there been a real one in the show.
I mean, Ben Affleck's real penis is
That's
in
true.
Gone Girl.
Yeah, that's true.
So whenever I was in Atlanta, when I was working on the Adult Swim show, one of the main guys in that show, he was in Wolf of Wall Street, where Jonah Hill pulls out a prosthetic penis.
Oh, okay.
And so Henry, the guy that was also in the movie, who was like in Leonardo DiCaprio's core group of like buddies, like in the beginning when he started getting his like penny stock game going.
Okay.
Henry was a short, redheaded guy. So Henry was telling a story about Wolf of Wall Street one day, and we were on set. and he said that Jonah Hill was adamant that he wasn't going to show his penis, but he'd do the prosthetic penis. And he said, but then there was a scene that got cut where Martin Scorsese asked Henry if he was fine, like, with having his dick out. And I'll never forget it. Henry was like, and listen, when Martin Scorsese tells you to pull your dick out, you pull your dick out. It's like the scene got cut, but my dick was all over that set. So it's fine. If you're willing to, if it's up to the actor, I think. If you're willing to have your dick out there, then it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of, you know, the Jonah Hill types are going to go for a prosthetic PP.
Yeah, that's true. I guess do you think in our lifetime it'll be okay to show an actual vagina on the screen?
On the big screen? Yeah, but it already happens. There is like 1,000 or some near 1,000. It was one of the early times you saw a movie that used the Phantom camera, which is like crazy high-speed camera that can shoot like over 1,000 frames a second. So technically, slow motion is like considered anything over like 24 frames if you're shooting something like that. So, but like 48 frames is like half speed. If the normal amount of frames in a second is 24, if you shoot it at 48, now there's double the information. So an action that takes 1 second now takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So this is like 1,000 frames a second. In Antichrist, one of Lars von Trier's movies with Willem Dafoe, they had like actual adult actors come in and do it, but nearly like 1,000 frames a second, black and white, beautifully lit penis going right into a vagina. Super slow-mo.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do it now.
You can't do it on like television though.
No, you can't do it on television.
You can't even show boobies on television.
Yeah, not regular.
What do you mean not
we
regular?
got premium channels like HBO.
Yeah, but like cable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. You mean you can show somebody getting murdered, you can show simulated rape, but God forbid you show a lady's nipple.
Yeah, that's where we draw the line.
That's a good line to draw.
And they promote, like, I mean, it's like the news and stuff is all about murder.
If it bleeds, it leads.
They get off.
Is the line.
They literally get off on that because
Yeah.
people want to hear about the gore, want to hear about the violence. Give
I'm
a
just
little
like, can we see a booby?
Yeah, that would make news better. Maybe that's what they need to survive. Start showing boobs.
That would help.
I think it would help a lot, dude. I've been in the gym recently, and the TVs are in there playing, and they always have the news on. And I haven't had cable for like, I mean, you were obviously in news, but I haven't had cable for like 6 years. So I never watch any of the cable news networks, but they always have it on there. And just watching it, not even listening to it, just watching it and like seeing the caption and stuff. I'm like, what is this? It's like this antiquated form of some sort of fake interaction and fake persona that these people are trying to. It's like, why are you sitting like that? Why are you talking? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's a weird
It's
medium.
so weird that it still like happens like that, and like the people, they're so. It just seems so forced. And
Some
fake.
people really are like you like talking to people and having like normal conversations with them. Like anchors or like on-air talent, and then when they switch on what the news voice is, which then there's some people who just speak the way they speak, just a little more like assertive, and you're like, that's the way you should do it. Not, and today we have what are you doing? Yeah, it definitely is an antiquated way of doing things, because I mean it's dying.
It's
it won't
definitely
be,
dying.
Because it's like now people. I know, like with my phone, I have the things I know I want to hear about if there's notable events that then pings my phone.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't need to hear the gas prices are up 3 cents.
No, you don't need this
Don't need
dog
to
and
know.
pony show. It's just it's so weird. It makes me uncomfortable too, like just to watch it. And I guess they started back, which I remember this from when I watched it a long time ago. But Today Show does the summer concert series, and it was painful to watch.
Like someone comes in and plays.
Like they set up a stage outside. Yeah, like they have a band come in and play, and like to introduce them. The whole gang's up on the stage talking for like 5 minutes while the band's behind them. It's
Sitting
just
there
so
on
awkward
drumsticks.
and uncomfortable. And then they start showing all the people that they've clearly set up in spots to dance and like have signs. And it's like, can we just be? I mean, you could not be more unnatural in a
it's very unnatural
situation.
place to be.
Oh God!
Do you think Time Traveler will ever?
I'd kill myself?
It's good exposure. This today's
I
show,
would.
though.
I would kill
Don't want it?
myself. No, do not want.
Would
that.
you kill yourself live on air?
Yeah. You know what? Maybe that would
That'd be pretty
change
metal.
it. That would be pretty metal. That'd be really metal. But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I would love to know. Maybe we can Google this real quick. The percentage of millennials that actually have a cable
Oh, that is a good question.
prescription.
Prescription.
Did I say prescription? It's technically a prescription, isn't it? Prescribed to the TV.
Well, I think things are prescribed to you. You subscribe to things, right?
Does yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, big boy.
All right. Oh my God.
What percentage of millennials have cable? At 16%, millennials make up 43% of those Americans who lack pay cable service. Why would you write it that way?
Yeah, that's
So 57% don't. More than 20% of millennials have never had a cable
that's
TV
very
subscription.
confusing.
24% of U.S. households with a head of the household at the age between 18 and 34 have never subscribed to cable or satellite TV. By 2021, it is estimated that 50.2 million U.S. subscribers would have cut the cord.
This is actually kind of surprising to me, isn't it?
What?
That number seems only 24% of people.
So that's have never. Like, I had cable through college and
Yeah, that's a good point.
briefly when I was living in New York.
Yeah, I did until I was
So-
like early 20s.
Like, one out of every four have never, ever
Yeah.
had it.
I think that's probably why this is skewed a little bit. It's got to be.
Hello,
Hello?
Mom?
I'm going to go with this, so I'm going to say 16%. And if you know anybody that has a cable TV subscription, I want to know why you still have it. Because I don't understand. There's no need.
Yeah,
Right? Unless you like the news, I guess.
the
But
news.
literally, that's it. Hulu gets all like the cable television
I mean,
shows. if you wanna watch
sports is
those.
probably a big reason a lot of people have it.
But you can even like watch it. Usually, it's easy to watch sports. Like if you just get like an ESPN or something, or
But then you need someone's TV.
don't they have like ESPN Plus or something?
They might. I don't know. I've been using Robert's login for over a decade now for ESPN.
Yeah.
So thanks for not changing that password, Rob.
So you're set.
Until he changes it. So he still has it. There you go. Robert has it.
Yeah,
We could ask Robert.
I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe we'll text him and he can fill us in next week.
What made you get rid of it? Do you remember like the time you got rid of it?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even planning to get it when I went to New York.
I'm surprised you had it there.
But my dad was like, "No, you get it." I'm like 19. I'm like, "Okay, Dad." Got it, and then fast forward like 2 months, and I was like, I haven't watched a single thing on cable.
Mm-hmm.
So I called him, was like, "Hey, I'm done." And so it went from like just for, I don't know, say it was $30
Mm-hmm.
to have cable. They tried to like nickel and dime me to be like, "Oh, why are you getting rid of it?" I was like, "I don't use it." So like, "What do you mean you don't use it?" I was like, "I never watch it. I just watch Netflix. So can we get rid of
What
this?"
do you mean?
They're like, "Yeah, well, here's what we can do for you. We can make it $25 a month. We can knock some I was like, thank you, but I don't want it.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, $15 a month. They literally went down to like $8. So what I was paying like $30 or $40 for, they were
Yeah.
willing to still give me the exact same thing because they found all these deals for $8. I was like,
That's
no,
actually, they're so desperate.
I don't want this.
It must. That says a lot. It must. First of all, it must cost them nothing to give somebody a cable subscription.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, literally nothing. The whole thing's dying. It's just like, and it's a good point to if you do have it, you might as well try to haggle a little bit. And that's a
Sell 'em to
thing
get
with
rid
like
of it.
cable and internet too, because a lot of times it starts out cheaper and then it goes higher.
That first year.
But then you can say, "Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave the but we'll knock it down."
Yeah.
So it's all a scam.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not much to like there, Jerry.
I remember I got rid of it. So what I did was I didn't want to pay that much anymore, but I was like starting to stream stuff a lot, not really using it too much. Oh, sports. But I wanted to watch sports and other things. So what I did was I got rid of cable, but then I got the little antennas, like the ones you could stick up on the window or like the ones you with the little ears and stuff. And I would use that and it would pick up all the local channels. So then you could watch all of those usually. Sometimes they mess up. You'd have to like move it and stuff. But like that was my progression. And then finally I just got rid of that too. So that's a good point for people that if you're trying to just watch sports, just get like a $15 antenna. You can still get all the local stations.
And just hope it's not raining when you want to watch it.
Because
Or
that's
cloudy.
yeah,
Or
that's
kind of
true.
windy.
Well,
Or a high UV rating.
I don't know. I feel like they're better now.
They might be. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried them in a long time.
But yeah, that's the only point, right? Is to get local stations. That's the only reason you would have
that's
cable.
why you have rabbit ears.
Yeah. So yeah, just I can't imagine somebody has a good argument to have cable TV.
People do. I mean, I think the big thing is like sports and then like daytime TV probably.
Yeah, but if antennas are better, they're picking up stuff and it's stable.
Yeah, but then you don't
It's
get
free.
You don't get TBS.
Saved by the Bell does not come on TBS anymore.
USA, people got to watch like whatever the equivalent of white collar
Hulu.
is now. But you can't DVR it.
Who has a DVR? People still have DVR?
A lot of people. We never had that.
I didn't either. I've never had one.
I remember I was
Tim
like,
TiVo?
I was like, yeah, why do we not have TiVo? Like, why don't we have DVR? It's like, are we going to be homeless soon? He just never got.
Yeah. Didn't seem like a big deal. Why do you need to?
Yeah, he didn't care.
Yeah.
We cared. He didn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a silly thing to me. But I can't imagine like in 20 years, and that's a long shot. Like I feel like probably in 10, like cable TV and news, it's gonna have to look remarkably different.
Yeah, the format it's in now is. I think. I've been saying for a while that what it's going to be is like a la carte cable, where you like to have access to a channel costs X amount of money.
Like Sling TV.
I don't know what the hell that is.
That they kind of do it a la carte.
And
That's
you
like their
just
whole thing.
Pick. I want Nat Geo,
Yeah, that's their whole thing.
USA, and Playboy, and then that's all you got. Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. Might as well throw Disney in there.
Wow.
What else?
I don't even remember.
ESPN.
There was a History Channel.
2 to 8. History
What?
Channel.
What was the music one?
MTV or VH1?
No, the
BET.
other one.
You love BET.
The other one that we didn't get.
There was another one. There was
I
a
didn't get
fourth
it.
one?
I didn't get it until like my later years.
A music station
It was the best one too.
that wasn't MTV, VH1, or BET.
It was by far the best one too.
What was it?
Right.
What did it start with? Who was a host?
Some spiky haired guy. I think.
Mark McGrath.
No, it was not Sugar Yay.
Hate speech. It's a microaggression, my guy.
There's a video.
Don't be
about it.
gay, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't be so gay. This show's gay. Cable's gay.
God, what was the name of
Pop-up
early-
video. Pop-up video.
early 2000s
TNT.
channels?
TNT.
Um,
Sci-fi.
just hold on. I'm looking. It definitely wasn't sci-fi.
You
I
hold
love
on.
sci-fi.
Sci-fi
though.
was fun.
Sci-fi was probably. Dude, there's so many.
Whatever
Jesus
is
Christ.
Finding Bigfoot History Channel, or is that Discovery?
Finding Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's
Discovery.
So I gotta have Discovery in there too, on my a la carte.
Uh-huh.
So I got Sci-Fi, MTV, so I can watch Hills reruns, and Laguna Beach.
You can just do that with the MTV.
Can I just do it my a la carte how I want to do it?
app though?
What'd I say? I'll take ESPN 2. I don't want the other ones, just 2. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Nat Geo, History,
Fuse.
Fuse.
That's what it was. Fuse.
Search spiky-haired Fuse. Who was the host?
I mean, I don't. Fuse TV.
It still exists?
I guess so.
Look at this crew.
So this is I don't know. I guess we never really
Fuse is woke.
but it would be like you'd watch Fuse and they'd have like stuff a little less mainstream that like MTV and VH1 would have. Like they'd have a lot of metal, they'd have a lot
Red
of
jumpsuit apparatus?
new metal. No.
Oh.
They'd have some punk stuff. It was like more under the radar kind of stuff.
Scroll back down. Up a little bit. One more row. Steph, Tara, and Ariel. True Dating Stories. Season 1 episode. True Dating Stories.
Huh.
A dungeon. What does that say? Steph dates a guy she met. Oh, God. We know him.
Who?
You were in a band with him. Steph dates a guy she met on Tinder, and his dungeon-like abode is questionable. Tara, you think it's Tara or Tara?
Tara.
Tara recounts her date with a pop star involving
Oh.
mine's a dish that I have with Roberts.
It probably would.
It would. That's how I could log in.
You should watch it, man.
I'll check it out. Thanks,
What?
Robert.
Oh, what happened?
Fuse and FM would be dropped from Xfinity and Fios on January 1st, 2019. Lack of viewership.
Oh no. Okay. So Fuse is an American pay television channel launched in 1994, which was originally dedicated to music. After merging with the Latino-oriented Nuvo TV in 2015,
Latino.
it shifted its focus to general entertainment and lifestyle programs.
Targeting multicultural young adults.
So nobody's just doing music television anymore.
Maybe you should start it, my guy.
I'm okay. Nobody wants it. I mean, that's what YouTube's for.
That's what YouTube's for.
So, but it was good.
Can
while it
we see
lasted.
who the spiky hair guy? Can we see if we can find
let's
him?
see if we can have.
Well, just add host or something. Spiky host. It's all ladies. It's all one lady. Oh my goodness, this lady's got her boobies out. See why you
Yeah.
watch this now? Was it him?
Yeah, no.
Mangier? Fuse TV.
There he is.
Host
That's
guy.
the guy I remember. That's him. That is him.
Why is he Brendan Fraser and
Yeah,
what's
he
his
is
name's
Brendan-
child? The
he is
Dr. Evil's son. Google Dr. Evil's son. Why can't I think of that guy's name? He was in all those like C comedies.
Oh, Seth
Green. That guy is Brendan Fraser and Seth Green's child.
Yeah, he is.
Wow, that is wild. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's early 2000s for show.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
how about
remember.
what's Julia Chanetsky's deal though? She seems kind of cool.
She does seem pretty cool. You're right.
I'd like to hang out with her probably.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like how she spells her name, but it's probably her parents' fault.
Married.
She's married?
What?
What a whore. Whoa, who's Allison Hagendorf? Go down one more.
You like her?
I don't mind her.
You would.
I like Guy Fieri. Look how sweet he is.
That's a rough picture of.
No, it's not. What
yeah,
a
it
nice
is.
man.
Look at that.
That just makes me smile.
He's smiling.
Allison Hagendorf.
Have you seen How do you spell his name?
Fieri, but it's Fieri.
Huh?
You're E-R-I. Yeah, he looks like Chris Moneymaker. Do you remember Chris Moneymaker?
Yeah, the
that's what he
poker
looks
player.
like. He's literally Chris. They're the same person, maybe.
I like that one.
I do like that. Starry Night, Chris Moneymaker, Fieri.
Has nobody done a side by side?
Google it. See if you got Guy Fieri normal hair or Chris Moneymaker.
Nope.
Wow. Are we the first to know? There's Drake Fieri.
I like that one.
That could just be anyone's dad next door, you know? Just on his propane grill
Yeah.
making well-done burgers.
What is this?
That's Jeff Bezos. Didn't donate his blood.
Child blood? Oh, he does kind of look like him.
No, I don't really see that.
You don't really see that? Look. Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you didn't make the meme.
No, it's fine.
You feel really taking this personally.
Fuse TV.
Check it out.
So I was going to say I would have Fuse TV, but I'm not going to have that on my a la carte.
Yeah.
I don't want teen dramas.
What, you don't want to find out about that guy's dungeon-like abode and what was going on with Tara?
Just get Robert's account, and then we'll find out.
Yeah, we can do that. Thanks, Robert. Shouts out, Robert.
Mm-hmm. Dungeons.
Elliot sent me a thing earlier today.
Dungeons?
He sent me a dungeon earlier. It should be here in 1 to 2 weeks. And I'm going to shove anal beads up you, Christian Grey style.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
start stretching now, buddy.
Yeah.
He sent me a voice memo earlier today. He was saying that he had some time to think while he was working. And he started thinking, what if you're blind, someone's blind,
Okay.
fall in love,
Mm-hmm.
live this
Thinking about
long,
it.
long relationship,
Mm-hmm.
you really love this person, and modern medicine gets to the point that it can give you your sight back.
Oh, okay. I see
Open
where
your
this is
eyes, and you realize you are not physically attracted to him at all.
Well, I think at this point, you've had enough of an emotional and just other sorts of attraction that it'd probably be fine.
Probably be fun. But now there's this whole new
Now you
angle
see,
that you had no clue. Like
Yeah.
you're touching their face, like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Then you look
Mhm.
at him, like, oh God, what happened to you? Who beat you? No, it's not me.
Yeah, I guess I think the only way it would be an issue is if you were physically repulsed by their appearance. I think if you just found them so, I think you could get past that. But yeah, if you found them repulsed, if you found them repulsive, then you start having some issues.
Or if it, like that Dave Chappelle skit where he was in the KKK, but he was a blind
Yeah.
black man. If you're super racist and they've been telling you they're one thing, and you see them and they're like, Indian or something.
Yeah.
And you're
and
like,
you-
oh God.
Well, I think if you're blind, that probably. I'd like to have. I'm sure not many blind people
racist
are
people?
racist.
That's
I can't imagine.
They literally don't see color.
Yeah, they don't see anything.
They just hate people.
Yeah.
So if a blind person doesn't like you, no matter what color you are, they're not being racist. You're just probably a shitty person.
Yeah, they just don't like you for you.
Yeah.
You're not, and not to say you're a shitty person. They just don't like you
No, you're a shitty person.
because they're the holy grail
I
of
think so.
people. Just because they're blind. I'm sure a lot of blind people are assholes.
Would you rather be blind, fully blind, or wheelchair bound, but you can still use your arms? Waist down.
And I've gone my whole life just being normal.
No, you were born this way.
I was born that way. Oh, blind.
Blind?
Because then you would never know what seeing is, so you wouldn't miss it. But like you can see other people walking, like you know what it is and stuff, and you can clearly see, oh, this looks so much better than being in a wheelchair. You know,
It always interests me how your brain thinks about things like this versus how mine does.
because if I just saw people, if I was in a wheelchair and I could never walk, and I just saw people running on the sidewalk, it made me want to. I'd be upset.
I would much rather see than. I value my sight much more.
But
than
you
I
don't
care
know what
about
it is.
My mobility.
But you don't know what it is.
You don't know what walking feels like either.
No, but you can see people are walking and they're doing stuff, and now you have this big machine that you have to be in, or this piece of metal that you have to roll around. People have to help you,
Right.
and you can't do stuff, and now you.
Yeah, have fun walking into walls. Have fun slamming your face into walls left and
no,
right.
they don't do that. God. They function pretty well, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't need to walk if it means I can still see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can-
I don't want either one.
Oh no, yeah, I mean that's what makes a classic would you rather.
Like
It's a lose-lose.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know what walking feels like.
So
but
would
at
you
the
rather
same
be
time-
paralyzed from just your torso or just your legs? It's like you can walk and you can pivot your head, but you can't use your arms. Or not be able to walk and be able to use your arms and still pivot your head.
I'd rather be able to use my arms, I think.
100%.
That wouldn't make any sense. Also, is nobody's paralyzed. From,
You don't know that. There's no way you can know that.
Google it. I can't imagine he was paralyzed.
You're just sitting there like this. Just like just walking around the park. Why is that such a ridiculous image?
It really is. Just the thought of it. It's hilarious. God, I lost it. What do I even Google?
Can you be paralyzed from the waist up but still use your neck?
That was a good image. All right, let's see what's happening here. We're gonna become doctors for a few minutes. Apparently, nobody even Googles this.
Can you still talk if you're paralyzed from the neck down? That's a good question.
Where's that one?
Top right under people. Yeah, up one more. Paralyzed from the neck down. He can speak and eat, but his diaphragm muscles cannot move air through his lungs.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, what? So he can't breathe? He's in an iron lung?
I guess you'd have to be.
But he can swallow.
That's really weird. Let's see this. I'm curious to.
Where the spinal cord
Yeah.
is damaged downward.
Yeah. So it can't be from the waist up.
Well, it says unlikely.
Hmm.
We can ask Michael. I did ask him, the official Greyboys doctor, resident doctor in resident, about taking a bunch of Viagra the other week, and he got back to me. Remember?
Yeah.
You want to hear what he said?
Yeah.
So what was the question? Well, I guess I asked him.
Can you or something about over if you take too
Yeah.
much?
I said, could your penis explode if you took too much Viagra? He said, not sure if that's possible. It works by dilating vessels to allow blood to flow to the penis. Not sure enough blood could get in to explode the penis. It does start to cause problems if the blood pools too long, hence the call your doctor infection lasts more than 4 hours.
It's a long erection.
They usually have to stick a needle in and drain the blood.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
Just like popping
Can you
a
imagine
water
how?
balloon.
Can you imagine your life? Picture your life.
Okay.
Okay, you're 45 years old.
Okay.
You're alone.
Right.
Your penis doesn't work right at
Okay.
this point for whatever reason.
Just can't get it
you
up.
can't get hard on command.
Right.
So you're already kind of upset, feeling pretty down about that. Luckily, you got a date though. Now you got a date. So
Things are looking up for
Yeah,
me.
things are looking up. You're super excited.
wow.
You're attracted to this person. Oh, but your penis ain't gonna work. But they want to have sex with you.
So maybe this is like the third date.
No, let's say it's it's the third date. They want to have sex with you. You take the Viagra.
Uh-huh.
say
But I
you-
get
say you
nervous.
Say you pop 2,
Because I'm like
2 or 3,
My penis doesn't work
5.
at all. I need 5.
5.
I have
You take 5 of them.
5 Agra.
So you start. You do that. You do it a little early.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't show up to the date.
Ooh. Story of my life.
You're very upset about that. You're down. Now you have a boner that's just throbbing.
So I crank one out to try and subside.
Yeah. Does it still stays? It's been 6 hours at this point. You still got a boner. And now you have to call your doctor, go into the emergency room with a boner, and then now they have to stick a needle in your dick to drain the blood to get it to subside.
It's not.
What is the point? How are you coming back from this?
You're not. Especially me, knowing that. I mean, to watch these poor doctors try and stick my penis with something the same size as my penis is going to be rough to begin with. But here's what I would do if that happened to me. I wouldn't go to the doctor. I would ride it out. I would hope I'd be too ashamed, and I would just try and ride it out.
Well, did he say what happens if you don't get it drained?
He didn't. And see, now, up to this point in my life, with what I just said, I didn't have whatever information we're about to have. Bear that in mind. An erection that lasts longer than 4 hours is a medical emergency.
Priapism, that's the erection.
The they say we don't teach him anything. The oxygen-deprived blood in your penis can damage tissue in the penis. Untreated priapism can result in damage or destruction of penile tissue and permanent erectile dysfunction. Well, it sounds like if that was my life, I'm just in the same boat.
Yeah, it's not.
I had one last raging hard-on, and then it went away, and that was that. On average, men have 5 erections a night while they're sleeping, each lasting 25 to 35 minutes. I remember, I don't remember what I was watching, but somebody asked the doctor, it might have been Dr. Drew, they asked him why you have a boner when you wake up in the morning, and it was something about your bladder pressing on, like, your prostate.
Is it?
I feel like I remember him saying that.
Look at the third question.
How long does it take a man to get hard again after coming?
No, above that.
Oh, how many guys have a 7-inch? Let's see. What's the answer? About 90% of men have a 4 to 6 inch penis. According to legendary sexual health researcher Alfred... He was very thorough. Alfred Kinsey, extremely large penises, 7 to 8 inches, are exceedingly rare. In fact, the original Kinsey penis size survey found that only 2.27% of men have a penis between 7.25 and 8 inches. So congrats to you guys if you're one of those 2.27%.
This is just a lot of just random information.
How long does it take a man to get hard again after coming? The length of the refractory period varies greatly from person to person, from a few minutes to 24 hours or longer. Good night, mama. Researchers do not fully understand what causes the refractory period or why it varies so much in duration from person to person. Additionally, not all males have a refractory period. They just stay hard, son. Stay hard in these streets. Life's hard, but I'm harder. How long does it take for balls to be full?
Why do I go soft after ejaculating?
Why are guys tired after ejaculating?
Okay, this question.
Do tall guys have bigger? So these are like little girls that don't want to type penis. Do tall guys have bigger? And they just hope Google does the rest
Why
for them.
did this come up? I guess not.
How
many
do you see
people-
how small is too small for a small guy? Oh no, how small is too small for a guy? I threw that third.
Ah, God, that's some good stuff.
What happens if a man released sperm daily? Look at that one. It will not cause the body to run out, although it takes the average sperm about 74 days to fully mature.
I did not know that.
The body
That's a long
makes
time.
millions of sperm each day. Men with healthy, normal sperm count should not worry about the effects of regular ejaculation.
So it's hard to run out apparently.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
it takes 74 days and you can still get somebody pregnant, that means that sperm in there
has
is
been hanging out.
at least 74 days.
How many? All right, you make millions of sperm a day. Google how many sperm are released in one ejaculation. It's a lot. What? Let's take a guess. What do you guess? 50,000. Guess before you look at the screen.
No, I'd say 500 million.
Good God.
I don't know. 50 million.
50 million.
Yeah.
I'm 50,000. You're 50 mil. In each milliliter, there are normally about 100 million sperm.
Hmm.
Good God. The fertile male human ejaculates between 2 and 5 millimeters. So 2 to 500 million?
On average, about a teaspoon.
Is there a worse visual than a teaspoon full of semen? Wow.
Okay, so there's about 100 million in each milliliter, which
So
if it's
2
2 to
500
5
million.
So if I would have said 500 million,
You'd have been right.
Yeah.
Wow. I lowballed us.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard this before in like biology. I just
Oh, so you
didn't
cheated.
remember. And I didn't cheat. I knew it was a lot. Huh?
50,000 is not a lot of things.
Not of sperm. If you have 50,000 sperm, you're not doing okay. You need to go to the doctor.
Well, you've probably ejaculated 74 times in a day.
You'd be dead.
And your last
That's
little,
not even. That's not possible.
your last little squirt is the last 50,000 that were just made moments ago.
That's impossible.
Try it.
I don't.
Well, that was
want
like
to.
Destroy Dick December. I mean,
Yeah, you can't even do
just
30.
31. You
Yeah.
can't do 15.
That'd be awful. You can't do 10. A
10's gonna be tough.
a normal person can't do 10.
Yeah, if you do 10 a day, then we're not good for you.
Yeah.
Way to
It's
go.
fine. I mean,
That's fine.
it seems like it's going to be diminishing returns after a while. Whatever. Do it.
Oh, man. That's a lot of good info there.
It really is. I like that.
A lot of good info. Oh, dude,
What's
you are gonna love this guy. So to set it up, I don't know if this guy had just if Jason Bourne had just stolen this guy's.
See, when I saw the thumbnail, I thought it was going to be Jason Bourne.
This one's very loosely Jason Bourne.
Okay.
I don't know if this guy if Jason Bourne just stole this guy's Chromebook or not, but if he did, he might be in trouble.
Okay.
Serious guys, who the hell stole my Chromebook? What's the matter? Somebody stole my damn Chromebook and I'm ready to beat ass right now. That ain't my property.
Does he have a bear on his shirt too? This guy's pretty cool.
Play it again.
My DM.
Serious guys, who the hell stole my Chromebook? What's the matter? Somebody stole my damn Chromebook and I'm ready to beat ass right now. That ain't my property.
Where are they located?
I have
Is this like
no
New
clue.
Jersey or Pennsylvania or something? It's got to be
It's
in the
New England.
Northeast.
Yeah. But the
My
damn and
damn
the BDs. Do it again.
He does have a good voice. I don't mind this guy.
This guy, who the hell stole my
He
Chromebook?
could use it. Hold on, let's go here a second.
Stole my Chromebook.
He could use a different haircut, couldn't he?
Yeah, he went in and said, "Give me the Mark Zuckerberg for sure."
Look at that. Jeez.
What's the matter? Somebody stole my damn Chromebook and I'm ready to beat ass right now.
I'm ready to beat ass.
You think? Do you think he number one contender to beat up?
He's
Bourne
my
now?
favorite.
He's your favorite.
Yeah,
Dude, when I
he's
heard
by
this,
far my favorite.
This guy just made me think of you, honestly.
Yeah. I'm going to get that haircut. And I'm going to start beating ass.
I went and got a damn haircut. I'm ready to beat ass right now.
Beat
This guy, who the hell stole my Chromebook?
Nobody cares.
No.
Somebody stole my damn Chromebook and I'm ready to beat ass right now. That ain't my property.
How many moments like this did we miss because we didn't have cell phones? Over all the years
yeah.
of people doing funny things
That's a really good,
in anger
that's a
like
good-
that.
That's a fun way to think about it because, stuff happened and all we have is
Millions
our
of years
memories.
missed of evolution because we didn't have phones to record somebody about to
beat ass. Definitely in a chemistry lab, right?
He might throw chemicals on them.
He might actually.
He start flinging acids.
Mm-hmm. He knows. He probably knows about him too.
Yeah, he probably invented a new one.
Probably an
Is his hair
alchemist.
real?
Dude, that looks ridiculous.
Is he real?
I don't know. I mean, is it the video?
Maybe it's, but I mean, the desk look real, but his hair and face he looks like Slender
I mean,
Man's son.
Look at his hair. What is happening?
I mean, he's got a lot of forehead, and then to get that haircut,
I mean, he's not. Is he all there?
I think so. I think he's just mad nerdy,
Mm-hmm. That's a bad haircut.
but he is ready to beat Ian.
He's ready to beat ass. It's like a haircut for if you can't see. So it's like, you know how you have the shape of the hair, like you shave your hair, you get a buzz cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he kept that form, but he let it grow like an inch.
Yeah, he's like week 2 Chia Pet.
Yeah, it's just like I've never seen a haircut like this.
No,
It's like he just
yeah. I mean, it looks like plastered on.
yeah.
It looks like it's one piece too,
Yeah.
like a helmet of hair.
It literally looks like a helmet.
It's like a Leatherhead's football helmet,
Yeah.
but it's Zuckerberg hair,
Huh.
and he's ready to beat
BDS. Damn.
Somebody told me, damn. I like him though.
That's him? No, that's not him. That's who
No, that's
posted
whoever
it.
posted it.
Huh. Any more of him? Probably not, huh?
Not that I saw. I could check, but I really like him. What do you think his name is?
Tormy?
Sorry,
Tormy?
Tormy.
Yeah.
Should be your porn name.
Tormy Thunderbottom?
Now you just sound like a gay pirate. You tore me Thunderbottom.
Tormy ass?
Tore me. Okay, I like it. I can live with that.
Okay. Yeah, I can't.
Tore me helmet head.
Leatherneck. he said, I'd like to meet him.
Yeah, I'd like to get
I'd
him
like
riled
to just
up.
see him, to be honest.
Just kind of see what he looks
Yeah.
like IRL. Because I mean, he looked fake as all get out there.
Grainy.
Yeah, like he looked like he was 1 pixel from the neck up.
Yeah. He looked really weird.
Popping your knuckles.
Yeah, a little knuckle pop. You got a problem?
A little ASMR.
Mm-hmm. I already did them all.
Hey everybody, it's just hey, welcome to the Greyboys. ASMR. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Oh my word. ASMR.
It does sound a lot better through a mic. My God. Jesus.
ASMR.
Okay. All right, we get it.
ASMR.
Do over again.
Wow. Yeah, me duo Ian. Tour me. All right, what else you got? Is that it?
Yes.
That's it. All right, see you guys.
Shouts out to Tormy. Shouts out to people paralyzed from the waist up but still have their head. Shouts out to electric vehicles and people that don't shove meat into the charging stations. Shouts out to you,
Oh, thanks,
obviously. Not shouts out to Sunburn.
It's already sinking in.
Some boy.
Look at that.
Shouts out to you guys. Thanks for listening.
Shouts out to Meat Jammers. Shouts out to Big Pharma.
Okay.
Shouts out people with Confederate flags. Shouts out Dogecoin. We went to the moon, came down a little bit. Now we're on the way back. Shouts out you, man. Happy birthday. Hope it's a good one. 31 comes quick. Shouts out to my golfing buddies. I got golfing buddies now.
I guess you do.
Jordan and Craig. What a time, right, guys? I'm sorry. Right, Craig? Jordan doesn't listen to this. What else? Shouts out you guys. Send us stuff. Funnies. If you got any funnies, we'd like to hear some funnies.
We like stuff.
Stuff and
We
funnies.
like things.
Stuff us
People,
with your
place,
funnies.
objects.
And sometimes why.
But when?
Leave it.
Now would be good.
Oh. Yeah, send it now. Do it now. All right.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.